Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
Hello and welcome to Audiobook Connection, behind the scenes with the creative teams. I'm Becky Parker Geist and I'm your host. Audiobook Connection is your place to learn about the audiobook creative process and for authors to learn valuable tips on producing and marketing your audiobooks. This podcast is sponsored by Pro Audio Voices, helping great stories come alive through audiobook production and marketing. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're in the holiday season. As I'm recording this, it's December, and I wanted to do an episode that focuses a little bit on the holidays. Well, everyone celebrates different holidays, and I think that most people celebrate something or are actively engaged in some kind of traditions in this time of year. Whether that's Kwanzaa or Christmas or Hanukkah or winter solstice, any number of things that are happening around this time of year. Regardless of what you may celebrate or what your traditions are, the interesting thing about this set of traditions is that there is a story behind each one. Think about the gatherings that bring people together in this time of year, and typically they are, again, sort of focused around a story. It's usually a story about the holiday, how it came to be celebrated, what it means. So we tell these stories again and again each year as part of typically a sacred tradition. Historically, of course, storytelling started out oral, not written. Stories were the way we conveyed ideas and history, as a way of remembering who we are as a people, what our values are. They hold our aspirations and interpreted our dreams. And that really hasn't changed. The only thing that's different about that now is that we have other tools as well to be doing that kind of remembering. We have print books that we will share stories in. And I'm thinking also about how when we're teaching our children, stories, books are a really important part of their learning experience. I think about when I was raising my girls, we used to read the Berenstain Bears a lot. And while I now recognize that, those stories are very gender stereotypical, that, mama bear, papa bear, brother bear, and sister bear, but the point of those stories was to convey ethics, morals, things of value, things that are important, how we treat each other, relationships, and that sort of thing. And I'm not saying anything that's new, obviously, but what I am trying to bring to the fore and to focus on is how storytelling has always been a part of our human history, how we share ideas and concepts with each other. And one of the things that I really love about audiobooks is that aside from still gathering small groups of people together to share a story, audiobooks provide the closest to that most foundational way we have of conveying story through words, through a storyteller. But they have the advantage of not needing to gather people locally only, that we can have a much broader reach. Our audience is global, and that is a really wonderful step in our storytelling progress. So here today in this short episode, I'd just like to take the time to remember that the creation of audiobooks is a way of connecting us through story and through the storytelling, the actual expression of that story verbally. Narrators and actors we might think of as the priests, the shamans, the pastors, the conveyors of stories that move our audiences to new understandings, emotions, insights. So let's celebrate and rejoice that audiobooks are a part of our lives. And let's remember how important stories are, and that they are, in fact, gifts to the world. Let us use our stories well to bring people together, to help us recognize and understand each other, and to make this world an even better place. Thanks so much for being with me. I wish you the very best this holiday season. Thanks for joining us for Audiobook Connection, behind the scenes with the creative teams. Please take a moment to subscribe at audiobookconnection.com. The podcast is sponsored by Pro Audio Voices, helping great stories come alive through audiobook production and marketing. Learn more at proaudiovoices.com. Again, thanks for being with us, and please join us next week.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.